Hello, everybody. Back at the Grim Report. Yeah. Um, Case file number 2, Sweden, or Swiss. The Troll. The Troll comes from Norse mythology inspired by the cruel giants who were the main enemies of the gods, known as Jolnir, or Jotun, who lived in the mountains of Ulfgard. They have a human-like appearance, but they are incredibly ugly and huge. Every story about them tells of how stupid they are. There were trolls of all kinds and old tales, some living in the high mountains in caves carved out of stone and deep forests, and some even by the shores. Upon arrival of Christianity around the 1300s, the stories changed. The trolls were able to smell blood of Christians and man. Basically, they stood for anything of the old times which the new religion condemned. Oh, if they were ever came in contact with the sunlight, they turned into stone. Norse mythology troll like Thurs is term applied to Jotnir, Jotunheim. And mentioned throughout the Old Norse corpse in the Norse sources. Trolls are said to dwell in isolated mountains and rocks and caves, and sometimes live together, usually as father and daughter, or mother and son. They're rarely described as helpful or friendly. Okay, now I'm a big fan of Norse mythology. A very big fan of Norse mythology. I love it. It is awesome. I don't like trolls. I'll tell you why. Okay, we're gonna go after the original type of troll. Yeah, the one, the big one. They look kind of like humans, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I'm going with that. So, what inevitably happened is that we got called up by the Sweden government, okay, for this one. There have been a couple of people up in the mountains that were killed. Yeah, they were eaten alive, apparently. How they know they were alive, well, I don't know. They didn't say. They wanted us to go track this thing down. Since we're so good at tracking mythological creatures down. They knew exactly what it was. They still wanted us to go track it down. I'm kind of miffed about that. They knew what it was and they sent us after it anyways. Yeah. Kind of messed up, isn't it? So, we go into the mountains. We hike up into the mountains to the area around the cave for about good, oh God, 3 days of this cold ass weather. I've been here about a week. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. I hate the cold. I hate the cold. I hate mountains. I hate trolls. I sound like a big whiny baby, but I hate trolls. I'll get to it. We went into the mountains and we had our usual equipment with the cameras and stuff like that. We weren't hunting this thing down. We weren't going to kill this thing. No, we were supposed to keep it on camera. It turned out that way. Did not turn out that way. I wanted it to so badly. Didn't. So here's what happened. We go to this place, go to this area. God. Oh God. Feel for me, people. Feel for me. was cold, it was snowy. We were in the mountains. We were camping. We had one of the government's so-called officials. He was basically just a dude in camo jammies and a gun and an assault rifle. I told you, we weren't supposed to be up there hunting this creature. No, we were supposed to be recording. He was there for protection. Supposedly. Didn't turn out that way. We started hearing some noises. We had cameras up, set up. Started feeling a bit of vibration. You guys ever go up against a troll? Big old 9-foot tall, ugly as sin, humanoid. You don't want to. Trust me. This is not Skyrim troll. This is Northology troll. This thing's bigger than a person. And there was more than one of them. There was 2. Maybe 3. I lost count. We spotted them not too far from the campsite. We went towards them, filming them. I was. Jim was. Sarah was. The Swedish guy opened fire. He was shooting one and it went down, and another one came at him. He ran out of blunt to reload. It picked him up and bit his head off. Clean off. Threw him on the ground. And then they coming at us. We didn't have guns. Well, I didn't. Jim and Sarah did, on the other hand. They were falling back and shooting at them as we were falling back. One of them went down. That one went down just like the other. The third one came running at us. They ran out of ammo, and Jim got knocked down. Sarah got knocked down. Then it started coming from me. I said, "The hell with this." Pulled out my kukri. Yeah, this thing's about 9 foot tall, but thing is, it's still human shape, human form. It swiped down at me. I cut its hand right off with my kukri. I wasn't playing. I was letting it know. It tried to swing it again. I moved. I cut at its ankle. Dug that sucker right into his Achilles tendon. It fell down to the ground. I then commenced to chopping its head off with my kukri, which took about a good while. It died midway. It doesn't matter. It was dead. I just wanted to visit the Viking Museum. I didn't want to kill a freaking troll. Oh well. There's no proof that if daylight came, they turned to stone. Their body parts did, at least. I told them that I wanted to go home. They said no. No, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that yet. We still had one more thing to do. Yeah, I just want to go home, people. I don't want to do what's next on our list. I didn't. Still don't want to. Still didn't. Never want to go back to Switzerland again. Or Sweden again. Never. No. No, please. Oh, no more. No more, please. I'm whining, I know, but I don't